Today I wanted to talk about removing a haft from an axe head when you want to save the piece of wood, and it's not easy. Everybody, I'm sure, pretty much understands that you got your little axe head, got your handle. Your handle's got a split in it. As a general rule, the bottom of the eye is small, the top of the eye is bigger, so it's concave or whatever. But when you're done, you get it fitted up in there, you drive a wedge in it, and it's held in there like this. Head doesn't come off. So when you're trying to remove a handle, you have to make it small up here again so you can slip it back through the bottom of the axe. When you get axes that are hung halfway decent, hope you can see this. I have no idea whether you can or not, but in this case we have a wedge that's made out of dark wood, but smaller on the bottom. There's no kind of wedge in here, but at the top you have to expand it. So what I did on this one, this wedge had been glued in, so I tried to grind it out. I hope you understand. Here's one that's getting ready to be set. And it's tight at the bottom. You slip it on, and we'll drive a wedge in the top to hold the head on properly. So what I did was had an air cutoff tool, and the wedge in this axe it's a little loose. That's why I wanted to replace it, and there's repairs that need to be made to this axe head that will be a whole lot easier if it doesn't have any wood. So what I'm going to try to do is, when I took this to work, I took my little cutter and cut the wedge. Maybe you can see the hole, maybe you can't, I don't know. And I'm going to try to drill it, and then I'm going to try to drive it out. What we're trying to do is remove material up in here to make it so it'll slip out the bottom. I'm going to be at a camera view for a minute so I can pound this thing down. You're my dog. Make sure you can see this. We'll try to might just make it. It's real close. That's when you get the brass hammer. And the safety glasses. It's real close. I got a little more work to do and the video is going to get too long. I'm getting tired. But you see what you got to do, decompress it. I'll take a picture of it here in a minute. I just had to get a little more aggressive with it. But you can see it, I didn't damage it. I had to put it in a different setup. And I think the handle will be serviceable. This one's been glued. I'm going to have to sand it or saw it. Put me a new groove in it, but I think it'll be just fine. That's a very nice handle. So the hard part's getting the wedge out. Some way or the other you have to create a void where the wedge is or was, and you can pound them off. So there you go. It probably didn't make that much sense, but it might have some information you were looking for.